Hey, I'm Nate.
Hey, I'm Sarah.
This is All Swartz Adventure, where we do things like family, adventure, and entrepreneurship. And today is all about Sarah, actually.
Ooh.
It's always about Sarah. But today in particular, Sarah is going to be taking control, and we're just going to be talking with her about goals, some of the goals she's made, some of the goals she's accomplished, and and why the goals, why all the goals. So, Sarah, you recently accomplished a big goal. What was it?
So I have an Apple Watch, if you can see it.
Fancy.
And if you have an Apple Watch, you already know this, but it sets 3 goals for you every day. One is a stand goal, a calorie goal, and I think a move goal. And I challenged myself for the month of October to close all of my Apple rings every single day. And so it's November 2nd, and so I did it all 31 days of October.
Woo-hoo!
And I was really excited. If you ask my mom, she says I have zero capacity for planning. But I think just through different events and, maturing as a person, I've learned to adapt. And I've seen the value in planning and setting goals. And so it's in me, but it's definitely not natural. So it's something I have to work for. But I think it's, fun to check those things off my bucket list or my goal list and say that I did something. And so that part's been really fun. And so as long as I set goals that I can, they have to be challenging, but reachable. And then they also have to be meaningful to me, so that I'm the one pushing myself to attain those goals and to reach them.
Yeah, so you shared on Instagram, how scary it can be to share your goals, but it's good because accountability and talk about that a little bit.
Maybe it sounds silly, but Will Smith is actually kind of a inspiration for me. Just, you have to say your goals out loud. Something along the lines of dreams or goals in your heads are just dreams. Right? Because you're not accountable to anyone. You don't have anyone asking these questions like, oh, hey, how are you doing on this? And so, saying my goals out loud is really scary because I have so many cool people in my life that will ask about how I'm doing on those. So as soon as I said I'm doing this October challenge, I had people that were like, can we do it too? I was like, oh, shoot. I'm accountable to other people now. And it was so good to have someone I'm always accountable to myself, but to have someone else, now I'm not just doing it for myself, I'm doing it for other people too. So saying my goals out loud it can be scary, but I think it's really, really good because it's no longer just a dream, now it's a goal.
7 days isn't that long, right? But 30 days is fairly long. So 31 days. So, did you want to do it every day?
Heck no. Most of the time I was actually coaching, so I would go into school from 7:30 to 2 or till 3, and then we'd have till 2:20. We'd have practice until 4:45, but I wouldn't get done with all my teaching stuff until 6. And there's no way I wanted to go to work out. So I actually got up at 4:50 every morning to go work out in the mornings. And it was a great start to my day. But there were days when I would hear my alarm clock go off and I was like, I do not want to get up, especially as it got colder. It's 8 degrees right now outside. And during the winter, it's so much harder for me to get up. And so there were days that I was like, I don't want to do this. And so I think something that I concentrated on was not day 31, but day 4, and then day 5, and then day 6, and just taking it one day at a time, and saying yes every time the opportunity was presented, rather than forecasting 3 weeks in ahead. Taking it one step and saying yes every day. I did a program called IFM where I was mentored for 8 months. I went on a 2-month mission trip to China, which was awesome, and then I came back. And then there was a 2-month debrief. And during that 2-month debrief, one of the things that they had us do was set up a 5-year goal life map. That's what they call it, life mapping. I doubted it. I didn't know what my dreams and goals were. just a bunch of things. And so it was probably like pulling teeth trying to get me to life map what I want in my next 5 years to be. The reason I even bring up life mapping or long-term goals is because my brain does not have the capacity to think about 5-year and 20-year goals. My brain has the capacity to think about 2-week to 1-month goals. A stretch for me would be about 90 days. So I take really baby steps to get to whatever big vision
what are you doing?
I have.
Got 1 more minute.
1 more minute for what?
Exercise.
Exercise for what?
My apple ring.
I've never gone running in this snow, and it's really fun. Really beautiful. Do it for the rings.
So close. Oh, there it is. Woohoo! That's 26 for 26, baby.
I'm super stoked. I just got my notification on my Apple Watch that I closed all my rings. If you would have asked me if I could actually do it a month ago, I don't know if I could, and I'm just really happy. When you set your goals up, make sure you have an awesome support team, right? Get a buddy or a spouse or a girlfriend, whatever you got to do to help you with your goals, either to do them with you or to remind you. There were nights, day 12, day 16, day 27 or whatever, I was like, I'm not going to be able to close them. I have so much going on. And Nate was like, it was like 10 p.m. and he's like, we're going running right now. And I was so overwhelmed by the love that he had and his ability to support me in finishing my goals that I don't know if I could have done them without him. There you have it. Those are my dreams. They're not yet goals because I have not acquired an action plan on how to get there yet, but I will let you know which goal I'm going to set next. Thank you so much for watching. I've absolutely enjoyed this month. I hope some of this inspires you or motivates you to start on your own dreams. Make sure you have a support system. Make sure you tell people. You can track them, whatever you have to do. There's so many resources out there and people that love you, that want to see you succeed, including us. I want to give a shout out to my other channel, All Swartz of Crazy is the channel going this way. If you liked this video, give it a like and a subscribe, share it, all that jazz. I hope you will follow us for all sorts of adventures.